Hey guys, so thank you so much for watching my channel. I really appreciate it, and I hope that by talking about thyroids and documenting my journey, this will not only kind of help other people who are going through something similar to me, but I can also reflect back when this is all said and done and kind of reflect and maybe just understand this whole thing just a little bit better. It has come in handy actually being able to have kept a record this way, and because it's fresh in my memory now. And so then when I am looking back on these videos a couple months later, things kind of make more sense, and I'm able to just kind of have a better understanding, or was able to like stick up for myself on certain situations. So I do have my mic plugged in on my cell phone. It goes to my cell phone just so that way you guys can like have better audio quality. As I'm sitting here, finally, I've learned how to edit YouTube videos, which has really kind of been a lot of fun, and I enjoy it actually a lot. And I hope you guys do too. So I went in today for the thyroid uptake scan, and that is to tell whether or not I am quote unquote cancer free. I did have the entire thyroid removed on the 29th of October, and then today, which is December 4th, I went in after being radioactive, after being treated with the I-131 radioactive iodine. Last week, I went in today, a week later, just to see kind of what's going on, just to get that cancer free, or see if I need like another round of treatment. And from what I got out of the whole thyroid thing is the technician had mentioned that he had seen some spots on my thyroid, and that but there wasn't any spots anywhere else. So I don't really know what that means. I can assume that means that they found that they didn't get rid of all the cancer the first time around, or maybe the prescription that I'm on that creates that thyroid hormone, maybe it's too much. I don't really know. But from my understanding, he made it sound like I failed it and that they didn't get rid of all the cancer the first time. So they found hot and cold spots, and it's just one day at a time. I'm just mentally like exhausted, and the problem is he started like telling me stuff, but then his like supervisor like came in, and then he had to like stop real quick. And I mean, I'm not here to like get anyone busted. Like, you want to do me a favor and tell me something so maybe my anxiety doesn't go out of control, I would really appreciate it. But at the same time, like, I realize that you're not the doctor, and you have to follow protocol too, and you're not supposed to like tell patients things, because then they go on YouTube and they start running their mouth like it's okay. The whole test took about 40 minutes. They scanned my neck, chest, legs, and then even like further down. Oh, no, chest. So it went head, like chest, legs, and then like my neck again, like all the way to like tilt it back. This is what my scar looks like. I think it's like healing up pretty nicely. Most people like don't even notice it. I do wear scarves and stuff just because like I am a school teacher now. I teach a 3rd, 4th grade split class, and they are nosy little bastards, and I know they will know. So I just don't feel like, having to explain and getting them worried either. And when I say nosy little bastards, I mean that in the most endearing way possible. Sorry, kids. Don't watch my channel. Just keeping it real. What else? So that was fine. The problem that I've been running into at the hospital is every single time I have went in for like a thyroid test or anything that has to do with like nuclear medicine, because that's where it falls under in the category wise, administration can never find me in their system. And I always just say, just call Nuke Med. Just call Nuke Med. I've already confirmed it with them. I'm supposed to be here. So 7:30 takes until 9 o'clock in the morning to check in because people don't listen to me and they, it just takes forever. It took forever to get checked in. And this has happened to me almost like every single time I've been scheduled to go in. I just tell them, for some reason, your system is not linked up to nuclear medicine. So can you just please make the call so that way I can get on my life? But it really wasn't that invasive or bad. I just am now supposed to wait until my doctor calls me with the results and we'll just go from there. From my understanding, even if you are cancer free, you still need to follow up every so often just to make sure that it doesn't come back, it doesn't metastasize into something. And, it's kind of like, in my mind at least, how I've explained it to myself. It's like, if you go into the dermatologist and you get rid of all your face acne, yeah, you're acne free, but who's to say in like 2 years from now it doesn't come back? Or maybe it, there was just one little blackhead that you missed or something. That's kind of like how I view it. Sorry if I'm explaining that kind of weird. There's not a whole bunch of information on the internet as far as like what a thyroid scan like should look like. At least I haven't like found it. And the problem with the internet is it's a wormhole. You'll find essentially the same information for hot and cold, cold and hot nods, reads, and each hospital has their own, from my understanding, has kind of like their own language that they prefer to use. So it is what it is. Just one day at a time, and that's all you can do. But if you guys, like I said in my past videos, if you ever have questions or you're going through something like this, feel free to message me on, in the comments section, subscribe to my channel. I really want to just kind of build this platform and use it as kind of, a community where it's safe. I try to be a real person. I don't want to hold back and, be overly zealous as far as like positive, because I get it. Some days it's like, no, I just want to like complain because it sucks to have cancer. I get it. I'll complain with you. But then other times I think it's necessary to try to be as positive and optimistic as you can be, so just kind of the best of both worlds. And I think I'm going to make a rant video pretty soon just about like what sucks about going through something like this. And especially because I'm 27, especially being 27 years old, going through thyroid cancer and how it's changed my life in ways for the good and for the bad. But I kind of more like I want to rant about the bad, and then I'll talk about kind of like the good too, that having thyroid cancer and what has taught me and how I'm able to not be grateful, because that's not the right words, but there's definitely been some positive light that has came through. And sometimes it takes a minute to like look for it and really try to see the positive, but I definitely will be talking about that too. What is up with my eye? It just looked like I had like, I don't know, like something's up with it. All right, you guys, I will see you later, and feel free to leave a comment, put a like, and do what you're going to do, and we'll talk later. Bye.